Hey everybody, Goat from Goat and Hog here. We're back with another Nightfall guide for Destiny. On this one here, we have the strike on Mars, and I'll be honest with you, I can't pronounce it, so just trust me that we're trying to kill Valis to Arc at the end. Now, as we're running it, we have no actual burn again for the second week in a row, but we'll just cover things like we usually do. Now, after you activate the little console, you can hop in this interceptor, and you don't actually need to kill any of these guys up front. You can just ram things for fun, or just drive right on by them or hop on by, whatever you like to do. I was just showing you that you could do that. You can actually drive it all the way up into this first area and use it. Another neat part about this first area, you don't actually have to kill these guys either. If you don't want, you can just bypass them. And if you die here, you don't go back to orbit, because you don't have that one area that says the spawning restricted, so not a big deal. Now, we like to just kind of work in this area here on the left side, clear a couple things out, and then go try to send somebody through to hold the door open. Because where you're headed for is this door right here, and just trying to kill everybody in that room is kind of a waste of time. So once you get near it, the door will open, and then you can stop and stand near it, and that'll hold the door open so everybody else can get across. Now, we actually had 3 Titans here, so we're throwing bubbles around like mad for fun. Now, after you go past there, you will get into the area where respawning is restricted, and this is the actual, if you die, all die, you go back to orbit. Clear out this early room here, and we would suggest a icebreaker if you have it. If you don't, a good sniper rifle is really something nice, because you don't really want to go out there. Going out past that first little area can be rough. Having to deal with those scions with their void damage and void shields. A good fusion rifle will work on them. But after a while here, you want to kill everything and just get it all taken care of and mopped up. There's all those shots coming in from the left, as you see, and that's what the guys are working on while I worked on the guy far off. And that's why you don't want to go venturing out too far. And once all that's cleared up, you'll see that the first of 3 guys that you have to kill, and they're the big shield guys like the phalanxes, will go up in this tower. Now, what we do is we split up and have 3 of us going in 3 different spots. You see Hog's way over on the right, Landon was on the left a little bit, and I was straight on. That way, no matter where he held his shield, somebody should have a shot at him. Now, once you do that and get taken care of them, you're going to have this ship flying over. If it is the thermal burn, you're really going to want to make sure you hide before that comes in, because as you saw, with no burn, I still went to half health with a couple shots. So it would be an easy way to get wiped out by a ship just flying in. I like to fire a rocket at them just to clear it up, get a little damage on everything. Now, another guy will come in on the left of that platform right there, and then after a while, after you kill a bunch of stuff, they all walk up together. Now, this is a nice time, once they're all up there together, is just clean up everything outside and split up again. Hog is on the far side, you see there, as I fail at a grenade throw. He's on the far side up on those rocks, sniping his way in, and Landon is behind me, and I'm going to go ahead and go up here on these pipes. And this gives us a good shot just to take, there's always a way to get at them. You can fire rockets in there and bank them off the ceilings and the walls in order to get extra damage. You see where Landon was there. Now, once you've taken care of that, you're going to find the tank. Here is, again, where a sniper rifle is awesome. Just be wary of that charge up of that cannon and that fire. Now, I am using the Black Hammer, and if you get 3 critical hits in a row at a decent clip, you just keep refilling the ammo, so it's nice, especially if there's a thermal burn. Icebreaker also works wonders here because it's free ammo. Otherwise, just make sure you have a synth and whatever highest impact sniper rifle you can find. Once you take out all 4 legs, you'll see the big hits there. There it is. Take out all 4 legs and you can move on. They were working up on top of that hill. I like to work right from that little ledge because he usually doesn't seem to look there. Drive your way through on the speeder. You don't have to kill these guys either. And again, if you die, it doesn't wipe you. We're not in the respawn restricted. So you can just drive past them. Sometimes there's more than others depending on if there's other people in the area cleaning things up. So you work your way up inside this tank, which it's a tank, not a ship. I always thought it was a ship, but turns out it's a tank. I actually paid attention the other day. Now, here we're going to walk in, and that is now the respawning restricted again, and that is where it's important that if, again, you die, you're out. Jumping up on this ledge is actually quite useful. You'll still get hit, you can still get shot, but you got cover, and it works well. It's a good place to work from. After you clear that room, we're in the main room where you're going to fight the boss, Valis to Arc. Now, until you kill both of those 2 legionaries, you're not going to have to worry about the boss spawning. Now, Hog is working his way up into one of the safe areas. It's right above where I just went by. I didn't get a good look at it, but I'll show you in a second. And just off to my left there was where mine is going to be. And you can see he got up there on top of that particular light. Oops, I fell off here. Let's work on our jump skills. Come on, we got ups. There we go. Jump from that edge up to there, float your way up, and it's an easy way to stay safe for the majority of the time. Also, you can work your way back behind these boxes. This is kind of the old school one that a lot of people know about. Working from that area there as an entrance works fine. You can shoot out there, you can shoot out there, and you can shoot out there. I like to come in from the ramp. It's a little easier to do. You don't have to worry about your jump. And then you can just snipe away at the boss and shoot your way through here, and just between you work it out. And you see Landon ends up running over there on the left side. He just ran by. There he is. He's up behind some crates back there, and the only thing he has to worry about is the occasional ads, but generally speaking he can get pretty good shots at Valis when he's on our side, so that we can get shots at him, and he's going to finish him off here. And I want to say it's just because RNG loved him this night. He ends up getting himself a Cerberus. You'll see it scroll by there. So that is pretty much this guide. It's not too bad of a fight, even without burn. It's just that end boss is a huge tank, just a huge HP pool. Otherwise, you know, watch the one-shots. Don't group up when you're fighting the big tank, because, you know, you don't want one volley wiping you all out. So that's about it. Make sure you drop a like, make sure you subscribe, and catch us on the next one.